Yo, what is up guys, Jonny here. Today I want to teach you an awesome trick. Casper Flip or hospital flip, I don't mind however you want to call it. And that's where the confusion starts already in the trick name. What is actually the term for that trick? You're gonna find out in this video, and you're also gonna learn the additional version. So first off, I want to tell you guys about my history with this trick. I learned it like 12 years ago, and that's just because I watched a trick tip video on YouTube. Before watching that video, that trick would make no sense at all to me. And right after watching, I went out, I tried, and I figured it out. There was like one graphic in that trick tip, and when I saw that, it just made sense to me. So my goal is to make the same happen to you. So before you're gonna learn this trick, make sure you have pop shove and kick flips. And it's also good if you landed a varial flip once or twice. So you know what follows, foot positioning. Let me take off my shoes. The accurate name of the first version of the trick is hospital flip. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind if you want to call it Casper Flip, so you don't have to be too silly about the name of this trick. When you ask skaters what's a hospital flip, they usually don't have an answer, but if you ask them what's a Casper Flip, they usually come up with this trick. Enough about the trick name. Foot positioning. Okay, front foot. Kickflip position. I don't know what's your personal kickflip position, but mine is just pretty much the same as on the Casper Flip. So I guess that's my kickflip position, and my Casper Flip front foot would kind of be like this or like this. It always changes a little bit. As you probably know by now, this is pop, and this is more for like a shove it trick. The hospital flip involves a shove it, but it's all done by the front foot. If you want to cheat, you can help out a little with the back foot, but I recommend to learn it with the front foot only. Let's say we're gonna put it in the middle of these two options. We're gonna go for this spot. That means since your back foot isn't like this, or however, it is easy to balance. Makes it suitable for a still standing approach. A 100% accurate foot positioning doesn't exist for any trick. Like, you can always do it a little bit different. That's why I also decided my setup for the nollie version. So my regular front foot looks like this, while my nollie back foot is kind of set up like this. So it's closer to the bolts, it's less angled. Sometimes I keep it straight, sometimes I angle it a little bit. Like, it always differs. That's one of the hard things about skateboarding. It always differs a little bit. If you have like a piano, you have a key, you can just hit that key, you know? So that is my nollie setup. So we have this awesome setup. Feels good. So now what to do? Again, we have this tension. We're gonna make ourselves ready to pop. We're finally gonna end up popping our front foot like on a kick flip. That's why it's important to have kick flips unlocked. It's gonna slide out. It's gonna do a quarter up to a half kickflip. This is depending on how you want to make the trick look. So when we're right here, we have two options. We can continue to flip, and we can pull it back like this, boom. I say too much boom, but it's also like the best term ever. Gets like a lot of hype. Okay, can shove it kinda in front of you and get it like this. So right here, I want to refer to that trick tip I watched back in the days. And therefore, it's important to have a view from up. From this angle, we can clearly see our front foot is going to make this little half circle. That helped me so much to understand what is happening on this trick. Of course, now I'm going to give you a little more information about that. So our front foot goes down and up. And this happens really fast, so right when you push it down, you're gonna pull it up already. And this is something that people usually fail at on this trick because their front foot is too slow or makes kind of too big of a circle. In their head, it's like, whew, but in reality, it's just like, apart from that trick, that is something that helped me to learn a lot of tricks, like make smaller motions. So one more time, right here, we're gonna flip, we're gonna push it down and gonna pull it up. Boom. When it comes to the upper body, which always plays an important role, you gotta lean a little bit over the edge of your board because the board is gonna land in front of you. Means you always gotta jump forward a little bit. And I also try to lean a little bit over the nose. It makes it easier to push the board down. I hope you can work with the information that I just delivered you, because when you learn that trick, it's almost like some sort of special trick, you know, since a lot of experienced skaters don't have this trick unlocked. So it's a leather gainer in a game of skate. So before we're gonna hop to the actual Casper Flip, I just wanna say that if you push the board like too much in the shove it direction, it could land primo. So one more time, you gotta make sure to lift it up really fast. Actually lift it up. It's also gonna make the trick look better. It's gonna level up. Looks like so magic if you can elevate your board like this. So don't forget to lift it up. It's gonna make it look awesome. The actual Casper Flip, it's actually more difficult. This trick has its name from the Casper style, which is a freestyle trick looking like this. Huh? On the Casper Flip, we're gonna try to stall our board in the air like this and shove it back. Ladies and gentlemen, quick feet required for that one. This trick is sometimes a little challenging to me, especially to get it still standing. Was actually like really hard to get like a clean one. In case you want to learn this version as well, I got 2 little tips for that. Your front foot isn't gonna work as much on the shove. Like in the real Casper Flip case, it actually comes from both feet. And I would say probably even more from the back foot. Especially on this one, it makes sense to have Casper stalls on flat and know how to flip them back. And that's actually an easy trick to learn and super fun. So what is happening right here, when you're pinching your board like this, you're just gonna push your feet together, like this. Okay, you still gotta jump and push them together, but that's actually how the flip works. So now on the Casper Flip, the same thing happens in the air. What I can say about this, on the back foot, it has to be really quick. Right after popping, like, shove it. If your back foot is too slow, your front foot is gonna do all of the work and you'll be ending up on the hospital flip again. By the end of this video, there is also a little trick challenge where I tried to nollie real Casper Flip because I've never done this before. And it was a mini battle, but it was also a cool experience. So if you want to see how I approach these kind of tricks, watch it in the end. So that was it. Now you know a lot more about Casper and hospital flips. And I hope this video is gonna motivate you to go out and try that trick. Maybe it's gonna happen quick, or maybe this is gonna take you a week or even longer, like step by step every day for like 10 or 15 minutes. At some point it makes click and you will have a new trick in your pocket. A special trick. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to this channel where we have a lot more of great trick tips and also legendary trick battles. If you want to suggest another specific trick tip, let me know in the comment section. If there's like a lot of likes on a certain trick, I'm gonna try to make a trick tip video about. If you want to support me, Patreon link in the description to improve the quality of these trick tips. And also, if you want to buy one of my pro models, I'm a professional skateboarder, link in the description as well. Having a lot of fun skating or learning in general, and hopefully see you guys soon.